Okay, I'm supposed to be having the day off today, but I'm on Facebook and I've just seen this story come up. It's from the Telegraph saying the Big Bang Theory stars are set to earn $1 million per 20 minutes of television. Now, somebody posted a link to this up on Facebook, and of course, the indignation starts to flow through the comments there, with people saying, you know, do these people really deserve this? There are brain surgeons out there, yada, 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 yada. Now, this concept of deserving, you see, came up. The thing that I had to point out here, this is a toxic mindset. The thing I had to point out here is deserving has got nothing to do with this. It's got absolutely nothing to do with it. This is a simple economic exchange. What we've got here is we've got a situation where a bunch of people, the cast of the Big Bang Theory here, Jim Parsons, Johnny Galecki, and Kaley Cuoco, not sure if I'm pronouncing that right, they're in a position where they have something to offer, something unique, and somebody else wants that. So they engage in a transaction. They make a deal. Now, the person who's buying, this is how economics work, the person who's buying pays what they're willing to pay. They make their choice, they pay what they're willing to pay, and you can guarantee in this instance the TV company have run their numbers on this, and they probably would prefer to pay less, of course they would, but they've calculated that what's being asked for here is something that they're willing to pay. So that's the end of the story. You've got a bunch of people who have something very unique to offer, and a bunch of other people who are willing to pay for it, and what they're willing to pay is what they're willing to pay. That's all there is to it. There's nothing more to the story. So where does deserving come in, this weird, spooky concept of deserving? You know, economics is about real-world transactions. It's not about abstract concepts like deserving. That isn't how it works. Yet so many people are corrupted by this. It's another piece of cultural hypnosis. I'm always talking about cultural hypnosis. And I've seen this in people I coach, independent professionals who keep themselves from money. They keep themselves from getting paid what they could get paid because they've got all these strange, anxious feelings about deserving, whether they're really worth it, whether it's okay for them to ask for what they want, all of that kind of stuff. The mindset is skewed. There is no issue around deserving here. Forget about deserving. If you're an independent professional, you're out there engaging with the world, providing services, creating prosperity for yourself and creating value for your clients. If you're doing that, get rid of this anxiety about deserving, get rid of this poverty consciousness about deserving and about worthiness and all of that. It's got nothing to do with this. You offer what you have to offer, and people pay what they're willing to pay for it, providing you let them and you encourage them to, and you don't undermine yourself with all this stuff about deserving and worthiness and all of that. So, you know, in the grand scheme of things, maybe these people could be considered to not be making such an important contribution, but that's got nothing to do with it. These people have what they have. They have their uniqueness. They've no doubt studied their acting skills over many years. They bring a whole lifetime's worth of qualities to this, and it creates something unique in each one of them that the TV company is willing to pay for. And that is the end of the story.